Come on, man. What's up? Come here, boy. Come here.
Hey, look, man.
Look! You were like a son to me! Employee of the month! This that... mean nothing to you!
Man, the dude had a gun to my head.
No loyalty! No integrity! You should have taken the bullet! My business, my totally legitimate business! You're fucked, my boy! Fucked!
Come back to my store, dog, but make sure you got your order right. And my shop ain't close up, so make sure you put your order in. Just another day, another... Dollar ducking quarter again. Wrapping up the package, drug traffic, but you know the plan. Winter, summer, spring, fall, nickel, shovel, snow. And if I could, I'd dig a tunnel straight to Mexico. Just me my strap, I think the police at my door because I'm still living like a dope dealer. Finger on the trigger, I ain't taking shit from no nigga. I'm still living like a dope boy, wrapping up the package, drug traffic.
Hey, dude! You fucking with the wrong bitch! I don't mean no harm. Weak ass motherfucker!
All our prayers have been answered well. Hello.
I don't want to know.
Franklin!
What the fuck? I mean, what the hell going on here?
Wait a minute. Franklin, what are you doing here?
I live here. This half my house, too.
So you stay? Anyway, Magenta is reinvigorating my femininity. So make yourself scarce, boy. Go. Go.
With pleasure.
Go.
Goodness.
And stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't no more of a man than me.
I hear that.
Gangster shit, nigga. Look who's bazack.
What's up,
What's happening
fool?
with it, man?
Oh, no. Show some respect here, nigga. The man, they couldn't hold down his back. Come on now.
Damn, man. I gotta spend my day with another middle-aged fool trying to recapture his youth.
looms from beyond the horizon. To stand against it, each of us, master and recruit alike, whatever it is you seek, every hunt offers the chance to earn glory, trophies, or at least a battle scar. Ramsgate, an outpost at the edge of the world, has become our home. And as long as we draw breath, it will not fall. We have learned to turn the behemoth's unique, lethal power back against them. And we do it in style. The behemoths are changing, evolving. And so we forge new bonds, together, one hunt at a time. Live on the edge of every moment, Slayer. Live for the hunt.
With Monster Hunter's popularity rising in the Western world ever since the release of Monster Hunter World in 2018, there are many people who would like to get into this genre but maybe don't feel comfortable spending AAA game money on a game they may not even enjoy. That brings me on to Dauntless. Dauntless is a free-to-play Monster Hunter-like game released in 2019. It's available for the Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and mobile, making it a very accessible Monster Hunter-like game. Hello everyone, I'm Shady, and recently I got into Monster Hunter myself, and I'm curious, is Dauntless worth playing in 2023? Much like its big brother Monster Hunter, the gameplay loop of hunt big monster and use their bits and pieces to craft your gear remains pretty much the same. Dauntless has 7 weapons, which for a free-to-play game is more than I personally expected to find. Each weapon offers a completely different playstyle, which is exactly like Monster Hunter. Around the start of the game, you're sent to a training area where you can try each weapon out and decide which one you enjoy using the most. As an example, the axe is the most similar to Monster Hunter's greatsword, charging up your attacks to deal more damage, while the chain blades make you
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to clone a cannabis plant. But before we get into today's video, folks, if you wouldn't mind, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. For those of you that have already subscribed and supported our farm, I really do appreciate it. If you guys are interested in supporting our farm with merch, seeds, hemp flower, go ahead and check out our website link in the description below. And if you guys have any questions about today's video, feel free to leave a comment. My email is down there as well if you want to email me about any questions you may have. So today, folks, we are going to be cloning our cannabis mother plants. Some of the history with our farm and cloning is it's a pretty deep history. We've been cloning since day one of our farm. In fact, cloning is really what saved our farm from non-existing. We back in 2019 had a really bad incident with seed germination, and we were saved by clones. And to this day, we are forever grateful for that cloning and for that farmer that provided those clippings. But that's what I want to share with you guys today. We're a huge proponent of knowing your genetics, cloning your genetics, having mother plants. That's what we do here on the farm. We have pretty much closed ourselves off to only allowing a little bit of outside genetics in, and we're really starting to use our own genetics here on the farm. Part of that process is cloning these cannabis plants, making sure that we have the right amount of clones for our grow for the year, knowing what we need to do prior to that. But today we are going to focus on just cloning our cannabis plants, and we'll be using our Turbo Clone Aeroponics cloner. If you guys need an Aeroponics cloner, Easy Clone and Turbo Clone are both great brands to use. We'll also be using Rooting Gel by CloneX. So let's go inside, take a look at our mother plant, and start cloning. Okay, so this is everything you need to start cloning. First thing you will need is a cup of water. This is tap water. We're on a well. If you guys are in a city and on city water, I would recommend bottled water. You don't want really any chlorine in there. So definitely use bottled water if you're on city water. Next, you'll have a paper towel and some alcohol. This is just 70%. We'll use this to clean up a lot first of our thing you will need tools and such. And that's what cup of water. This is tap water. We're on pre-cleaned everything, but I'll just kind of go over it real quick. You just want to make sure everything is sanitized. Goes with your scissors, your scissor blade, all that stuff. Your knife, the cutting surface. Like I said, we already did a lot of pre-stuff. So next we're going to select a node off the mother plant that we're going to clone. This is going to be your future plant. And so pretty much, if you guys can see, and I can zoom in real quick here. Let's see here. So you can see the node, and then you want to cut right about here where you can see that other node forming. And here's your clone. So then what you're going to do to prep it is you're just going to cut this bottom leaf off right there and then put it in the cup of water right here. And you're going to repeat that as many as you need off this plant or to the maximum capacity that the plant can provide without hurting the plant. This particular plant, we're going to be pulling a lot of clones off it. So we're going to do another one here real quick just to repeat. So we'll put off to the side here. Again, same thing, you're going to look down the node, and right about there's a good spot. As you can see, you can just cut, and then you're all set to go ahead and put it in your cup of water. And there we go. So now we're going to just keep doing that, and then we're going to get the cloning machine, and we're going to go through the process of rooting everything and get everything squared up to put in the cloning machine. Okay, so now that we've made all of our clones, we've got a bunch of clones, and you can see them right underneath the camera there. What we're going to do is we're going to re-sanitize your knife, so be careful. And right now I'm just using an alcohol pad. You can get these at any store, you know. I'm just going to clean it off. We've already sanitized this. Next thing we're going to do is we have a little plastic, like medicine style cup. It's got some measurements on it. You can probably get them on Amazon or Walmart. And then we have Clonex brand cloning gel. Some folks use aloe, some folks use a different brand. I find that this stuff works really well. You can root them without any rooting gel, but it takes a lot longer and the success ratio is definitely less. So all we do is we pour a good amount in here. All right. Cap that off. Put this off to the side. So now what we're going to be doing is taking out a clone. Just a random clone in here. A big one, I guess. And we're going to walk through the steps that I do to make a clone. Now at this point, there really is no right way or wrong way. I'll try to get these clones out of the way here so I can show you guys. So essentially, there's different methods that people use to get a better rooting. My method may be slightly different from another method that you've heard of or seen, but ultimately it's whatever you're comfortable with. I've found this method to work the best, so that's what I'm going to show you. So the first thing I do, which a lot of folks do, is you cut it at an angle. So you take a nice sharp knife or cutter and you cut. You want that to be a nice angle, clean angle. All right. After that, this is where it gets subject to how you want to do it. And then holding it in the rooting gel for, roughly 10 to 15 seconds. Typically what I'll do is once I get into a rhythm, I'll grab another clone. I'll do the same thing. I'll cut that nice angle and do the same. Put it in the gel. And by the time that one's done, this one's ready to go. Now, that one's got a lot of gel on it, so we'll wipe that off. So now I take the collar of the turbo cloner. This comes with the turbo cloner. Easy Clone makes one, but any cloning machine, that's what we're using. We're using Aeroponics cloning machine. I'll show it to you right here. There's the turbo cloner. So that's what we're using, and all you do is you take this and you put it right in like that, and that's it. So here we are about a week later, and here are all of our clones. The yellowing of the leaves is perfectly normal during the cloning process. A lot of times you can just pinch them off and they'll be fine. Trust me, they'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. Don't freak out about it. But we're going to pull this guy right here just to take a look at the roots. This is exactly 1 week from when we cloned, and you can already see little root nubs forming right there. So in another week, these will be well rooted and ready to go outside. So yeah, this is it. This is the clones for our grow this year, and I'm really excited to get moving forward on this. Well, folks, that is how we clone our cannabis plants here on the farm. There are some different tweaks and stuff that other folks do. Other folks will use rock wool. I just find that that's a lot slower. I'm a real big advocate for the aeroponics because it's just so much faster, so much more efficient, and you get to see the roots as they form, and that's a really big thing, especially for beginner growers, because rock wool, you won't really see anything for weeks. With the aeroponics, you can just pick it up, look at it, boom, done, all set to go. So